Hello and welcome back to this channel. I hope you're doing well. I thank you for joining me. Walk by faith. That is the focus for this session today. Walk by faith. You will agree with me that all human beings, whether people will agree or not, whether the majority of people decide to not believe, we all do live by faith. We all have things we have our faith, absolute belief, trust in. In my opinion, what or who best should I put my faith in other than the God who has given me life? So yes, I am talking about this from the perspective of a child of God, where the Bible tells us in 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 7, to walk by faith, not by sight. We do not live in the realms of our feelings and emotions. We live in God's reality called faith. This absolute, unshakable trust, dependence, reliance on God for everything. Yes, we work. We do things because He has empowered us to go and do things, but we still have our hope and our faith in Him. If we always knew what we were walking into, what's going to happen, then it would not require us to walk by faith. This is why taking that first step when you do not see what is ahead of you is very important, because faith is involved. When we climb steps, we do not have full view of the entire staircase, but we continue anyways because we know we will get to the end. That is faith. We begin each day, week, month, and year, not knowing what will occur in the next few minutes, hours, days, weeks ahead, and a month. We have faith that somehow everything will go smoothly. That is the faith we need to display. It's faith in God. God has a perfect plan for us. He will not reveal or introduce everything at once. He moves step by step, and that is to teach us to walk by faith, not by sight. Because very often when we see everything, as humans, we will decide that, okay, no, I'm not going on any longer. Just take me out of here. Let's remember Daniel in the book of Daniel, how he refused to pray to the king. That man threw open his doors and windows and bowed to the God of heaven. The three Hebrew boys, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they refused to worship the king's idols. They boasted that they believe in their God, and even if that God will not save them, they will not bow down. Those people wore their faith in God as a garment, and we saw how they received deliverance from each situation. When we walk by sight, we are privy to all the problems and how huge they are. We see them, they're magnified. We dwell on them and lose our faith. Then we become overwhelmed. It is only faith that will help us go through the storms, the trials, temptations, tribulations, calamities. Because of faith, we are able to go through them and come out victoriously. Without faith, it is impossible to please God. Hebrews chapter 11, verse 6 tells us that. And from my easy-to-read version, unless we trust God, it is impossible for us to make God happy. Anyone who comes to God must believe that God is there. They must believe in God, that God helps everyone who wants to know Him. Everyone has faith. We must live by faith, not by what we see in front of us. It's common sense, really. Even those people who deny the existence of God, They do live by faith, although they will deny that fact as well, because it is faith that helps them to go to bed and know that they would wake up the next time. As much as many would disagree, it is by faith that all people get through each day, knowing that they would make it onto the next and the next and the next after that. Walk by faith, knowing that God has got you. Help us, Lord, to trust you. Help us to live by faith. Help us to live this earthly life by faith, not by our feelings, emotions, what we see or what we hear. May we depend on you, even as you empower us to work, to go out and do things. May we never lose our faith. Amen. Until I come your way again, it's goodbye for now. God bless you.